O'Shea gets away from a couple of Cork defenders. Can he get a score here? He's surrounded. Does well to pop it off. That's Danny Lane looking for the point. And Danny Lane puts it over the bar within 18 seconds of action. First score on the board, John Kennedy.
Yeah, great score by Danny Lane. Midfielder Mike O'Shea did well, went through, thought he was after maybe overplaying it. 3 Cork defenders around him, flicked it off. Lane made no mistake. First score for Kerry.
Challenging for the ball, challenging for the scraps around the midfield. It was Ben Hegarty actually as well who won the break to Peadar Kelly. Peadar Kelly low ball inside. Kerry defence under a bit of pressure here. Popped off Jacob Barry. Chance of a goal! It is a goal! It's put into the back of the net by Owen Ahern. Brilliantly set up by Jacob Barry. Owen Ahern with the finish. No chance for the goalkeeper there.
Yeah, no chance for the goalkeeper there, John. It was a great ball in. The corner forward got it inside. He had a look. He gave it across to the number 10, Owen Ahern, and a ground shot into the far corner of the net.
It's Cork 1-4. Kerry 2 points. A little bit of space here again. And that's going to be tapped over the bar by Alex O'Herlihy. Great score again by Cork. They've pulled 6 clear in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, and deserve it, John. They're winning the ball around the middle. Their movement is great up front, and there seems to be a lot of loose players. Kerry marking space, not marking the men. And
pops it off to Conor Downing. Cork running riot at this moment in the game. Here's Ben Hegarty. He's going to try and shoot from long range. He looks happy with it, does Ben Hegarty. And he sends it over the bar. That's a stunning score from Hegarty. That was all, John, 36 metres out from the post. Yeah. Ben Hegarty. Watch him here as he picks up the ball.
Great score with the left, the confidence to shoot, great kick, from the minute he kicked it, he knew it was going over the bar, and I think Downing, O'Shea and Hegarty
but in any case, it's Ben Hegarty stepping up for a tap over. He sends it over the bar. Cork have gone to 110. Kerry are on 4 points. Ball to remember for this young Cork team so far as the ref blows a half-time whistle, John.
Yeah, there's no doubt, John. An exit for first half by Cork.
9 points behind as Owen Keane gets us underway. Mike O'Shea goes up with Kieran O'Shea. Straight away, that's Shawnee Clifford, one of the best players for Kerry. Pops it off to Luke McGowan. Yeah, and Tuig drives that from about 55 metres. I said I'd seen him do it against Tyrone last year. That's the first 2-pointer of the game. What a brilliant start second half for Cork. They've gone 11 ahead, John.
11 ahead, John. Super strike by Rory Tuig. Reminiscent, I suppose, of Rory Beggin at the weekend in the Ulster Championship, but what a strike. And
Lane and Luke McGarrett 1 point each. Rory Tuig has already added a 2-pointer for Cork. Now Ben Hegarty raises a white flag. 3 points at the start of the second half for Cork. Shawnee Clifford picks it up to Danny Murphy. Danny Murphy, here's Tom Lenihan getting onto the ball for his first touch. Through the gap is Dahi Lade again. Dahi Lade, brilliant turn, and slots it into the back of the net. That's an outstanding goal by the man from Fanoog, Dahi Lade. Couple of substitutes were involved in that move. Tom Lenihan, you can see him on the ball here, John Kennedy. But again, this is all from Dahi Lade.
Yeah, that's more like it. Tom Lenihan giving the ball off. Dahi Lade taking it at pace, John. He turned in onto his favourite right foot and just coolly started it on a ground shot into the net. And
against Gabriel Oranze. Here's Downing again. Downing looks inside towards Ahern. Ahern does really well. He's been fouled. Ahern takes the shot. That looks a bit of a soft one. It's gone inside. Chance of a goal! And it's been put into the net by Riley O'Donovan. How did he manage to get in there? Ref was playing advantage for the free for Ahern. It looked like Kerry fell asleep expecting the free, but again, the advantage, which has been allowed to go on for a long time. Here's Ahern. That looks a soft free again, John. Watch what happens here. Ahern sends it inside. It's 2 against 1. Bit of hesitation from Kerry and Riley O'Donovan. Yeah, here's Riley again. He's had 1 kick for a wide. He's had a goal. Now he goes to shoot a point, Riley O'Donovan, and he's got it. What an impact as well. You talked, John, about the impact of the Kerry bench. The man from Barry Rose just kicked a goal and a point.
Yeah, great score from Riley O'Donovan, and we can see why Cork brought him in. As you said previously, Jacob Barry wasn't doing badly. He was winning a lot of ball. He was involved in the goal, but Riley said it now, John, and Cork have been in control. But as you say, Kerry have showed snippets of what they're capable of.
Yeah, one of those players is Danny Lane, and he curls over a lovely free from the 20 no further for a player of the match. Popped off Mark Power, and here's Riley O'Donovan again. He's going to curl that one beautifully over the bar. Riley O'Donovan is certainly putting down a marker to Keith Ricken as well. That's 1-2.
That's outstanding by Riley O'Donovan. What a score. Curled in with the left leg. The minute he kicked it from our point here, John, up in the press box. It was curling, and just inside the post. And 1-2.
Downing sends in that low ball. Here goes Ahern on the run. He was fed by O'Harleigh. Ahern's inside. Riley O'Donovan's again. He'll try and punch one. He's done everything so far. Riley O'Donovan. That's the punch point. That's 1-3 from the substitute.
The Barry Roman certainly is on fire. He's sending out a message to the Cork management team. You know, he'll be looking for the starting jersey the next day. You know, so composed, John, again.
Down on top of Ben Hegarty. Ben Hegarty's limping. Mark Power again. Sends it inside towards Luke O'Neill. Luke O'Neill versus Owen Mangan. Luke O'Neill in possession. Luke O'Neill taking on Mangan. Will he go for the goal? Luke O'Neill, he does. He took on Owen Mangan from a very tight angle. Luke O'Neill puts it into the back of the net. I wonder is he a brother of Dylan O'Neill, who was playing for the under-20s the other night. Not too sure, but I'm not sure whether they're the same club. Luke O'Neill sends it in. Look at that from O'Neill. Cuts inside. Mike O'Shea can't get first wide of the second half. As Owen Keane blows the final whistle, Ben Hegarty has had to hobble off there. Might be a bit of cramp. Cork 3.